brake assembly. Gonna pressure wash all this, put in a new seal kit, put that on. I think on the right side I can use my shim pack that came out of it. Gonna adjust my brakes here. Ooh, these are the brake setters. You know, as your brakes come out, that pin adjusts to the wear in your brakes, and there's supposed to be a clip that catches on that spline, and that is broke off, I see. But yep, when you set these, you want to make sure that screw there just falls right down. So you got to really clean that to get it to be able to do that. And then you back it out with new discs. You back it out 3 clicks. Yeah, that's about all that entails. But we'll get to it. Here we go. Here we go. Look at us go. Alrighty. Gonna put in a brake seal kit here. Don't mind my bench. Don't mind my bench, it is very dirty. I'll clean it tomorrow. Pop the seal. Got my seal kit here. Put that in like that. And find a driver. Got a driver here. Put her in like so. Give her a tap. Looking pretty good. Looking good. 3 O-rings here. Grease her up. That's looking nice. Grease up the seal. Grease up the race. Flip her over. Gonna hop out my bleeder. Usually they're filled with dirt. This one looks pretty clean. Yep. Looking good. Okay, now I'm ready for my piston. All that is looking good. Here's my inner piston O-ring. Put that on there. Liberally grease her up. Here's my outer O-ring. Get it in there. And I gotta push it around so it fits. Grease her up good. And then, gonna look at this piston. Sometimes those insulators are cracked and fall off, and that is okay. Just glue them right back on. Super glue seems to work pretty good. And then inspect where the O-rings ride. This one looks pretty good. Sometimes you gotta touch them up with like 1000 grit sandpaper or something. Not the case on this one. And you get her like that and just smash her in. Probably don't want to do that. Suck her in. Just like so. Yep. Wipe off the excess. That's pretty good. On this side, on the right side, I'm going to use my old shim pack. Right here. Gonna clean them up a bit. Alright, I got my shims here. I did take some 1000 grit or 600 grit sandpaper to that housing there to clean it up a little bit. Give her a little bit of a grease job. Like that, that worked. Be very careful not to damage the seal, which is pretty easy to do. You got wrong side bolts, might not even need them. Yeah, there she went. Okay, that's looking right. Pins here. One there, one there. Adjuster plate here that I need to tend to. Got some broken things. So the first thing is that these adjuster screws, they need to just fall straight down, nice and free. And right now they're not nice and free, so gotta clean them up. Alright, I got these adjusters working like they should. Just like that. That's a broken clip. Gonna replace that. These are hard to find nowadays. But I did manage to find some. Right here, and we're going to pop her out 3 clicks. Put this one in there. Boom. Pop her out. 3 clicks. Okay. Already got my pins in. Everything was ready to go. Got my adjuster plate here. If I can get it on the correct way. Like so. Guess I'm gonna use my old discuses. Apparently they seem all right. These old discs are I think they're made, or they're like metallic. And they make a little more noise than the newer ones. The newer ones are like made out of some kind of fibrous material. I think the newer ones are kind of preferred. These here just, like I said, tend to make a little bit more noise. So I got my piston retractor springs in there. Those ride right against that ear and that ear to push everything back when the brakes are released. Now we line her up. To the best that we can do. Should be good. All right. Got our clutch pin. That showed up yesterday. You can see there she's worn pretty good. Guarantee you the pedal is worn pretty good. My mission this weekend is to find somebody to ream that out and to put a bushing in there. So there's that. But anyway, I'm gonna pull out my drop some in there. Gonna pull out my pin there, install the new one. Probably be in my best interest to put the top cover on after I put some new oil in here, and then I'm gonna run it, make sure everything is on the kosher side of things. Once it is, we're gonna button this thing up and get it out of here. That'll do. Alright, I think we got her good enough to go for a little bit of a test run. Yep. Everything is hooked up as it should be. Got these buggers on. They were not light, not at all. Anyway, let's get up here. See what happens. There we go. Haven't checked out that front wheel yet. Had to put a new wheel wedge in there. That wheel is giving me the heebie-jeebies.